YouTube, what is going on? My name is Retain Kevin, whatever you want to call me, and I am back for part 2 of my mini-series NBA 2K3 strategies. Now the first part was just an overall defensive tutorial. If you didn't check that video out, please do check that video out. It can really help you by your next match. This one right here, I'm going to go a little more into depth about setting up your team defensively, how to account for mismatches, how to account for double teams, and how to account for the star players in their team. We're gonna go over just a few things, take a little bit more time to go through and make sure we have all our settings correct. Also, I'm gonna touch up on the ball defense once more. It seems like a really popular subject, so I'm gonna touch up on a little bit more on how to play good on the ball defense in all different scenarios. All right, guys, let's start the show. All right, the matchup that we have right now, we're doing the Heat versus the Thunders. I am the Thunder, and we're gonna check this out. And this is how I have it set up right now. The matchups are pretty much the same. I'm not changing who's guarding who. Double team, I'm setting for never for all players. I don't want to double team LeBron James or Dwayne Wade just yet because they surround themselves with great shooters, and I really don't want it to turn to a 3-point game. And so for on the ball, put moderate for the top 3 guys right here, just because they can beat you off the dribble and they can shoot the ball a little bit. Play tight on Battier and Bosch because they both can't put the ball on the ground too well. Moderate for off the ball for the top 3 guys for the same reason, and we're gonna sag off of Battier. I know Battier is a very good shooter. I understand that. However, I need someone to sag off just in case LeBron or Dwayne Wade cut to the hole. And if I have Ibaka sag off, he's a great shot blocker. So Ibaka will be able to leave his man and hopefully affect the shot. We're gonna head over to screen, and this essentially, do we go under or go above screens? We're gonna go over screens on the shooters, which is pretty simple. Anyone else, we're gonna go under. So hedging is essentially the guy that's setting the pick on offense. His defender will pop out early, kind of pop out to the side where the pick is coming to meet the ball handler. You do that on players that are pretty good at slashing, and you want to put pressure on the ball. So I'm going to put that on LeBron and Dwayne Wade. I'm not going to hedge for Chalmers. He's not really the playmaker on the team. Yes, he runs the offense, but it still goes to LeBron mostly. And we're not hedging for anyone else at all. So, and that's it for the starters. Now, for the bench players, pretty much did the same thing. Not double teaming any of them. We're going to play tight on Haslam, play tight on Miller. We're going to sag off of Joel Anthony, off ball and on ball, and the rest is pretty much moderate. So we're going to see how this takes us throughout the game, and we're going to change it up if we need to. There was a pick and roll with Chalmers, with Battier and Chalmers. Now, remember, he has hedging turned off. So since there's no hedging at all, Collison was here for the pick, couldn't get through the pick at all, and Collison was late to react. And that led to a foul and a missed dunk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this. If it happens again, I'm going to turn hedging on. I'm going to do soft hedging for Chalmers and see how he reacts to it. This is the same clip I showed before. As you can see here, Kendrick Perkins is hedging LeBron very hard to the right-hand side. This forces LeBron to go left, where the help side should be at in the lane. Although LeBron beat me off the dribble, I'm able to stay in front of him. However, I did fall victim to my own cardinal rule. I went for the pump fake. You can see how with hard hedging, it forced LeBron to go towards my help. Here's another example of what a hard hedge could do for you. Chris Bosh comes to set the pick. The hedge comes through with Kendrick Perkins. Kevin Durant and Kendrick Perkins collapse on LeBron James. LeBron is forced to pass the ball to Bosh, who takes a contested jump shot. During the game, I noticed the computer started hedging me. This is me doing a bunch of pick and rolls so I can show you the different looks hedging will give you. Looks like they did a hard hedge right here with Battier. Could have went right, however Dwayne Wade was there. If I went left, it's pretty much both ways I would have gone. There was defenders there, and Norris Cole was in the middle of the lane, facing the wrong way. But he's in the middle of the lane, kind of blocking the pick that would come through if Ibaka went through the middle. Looks like this hedging method is a pretty good way to stop the pick and roll. You know, a good way to force your offensive player to go elsewhere. Remember, we put tight D on Ray Allen. Now watch James Harden as he follows Ray Allen through the picks. He cuts off the first pass, and he's still here the whole time. Now this is the computer the whole time. Stays right in front of him, contests the shot. That's what the difference between tight D and modern D is. Those screen and rolls and coming off the picks, what he does is he cuts off the pass. So he goes through the pick, and he stays in front. This play was designed for Ray Allen to come off the screen and shoot the 3-ball. However, Harden was able to come around and stop the pass. You can see Norris Cole actually come across here and try to go for the pass. However, he blocked it. They still forced the ball to Ray Allen and ended up missing the shot. This concludes my defensive adjustments. Thank you so much for watching the video. It really means a lot to me. Remember, rate, subscribe, comment to all of my videos. If you guys like them, it really means a lot to me. I like to hear feedback for what's going on. And get ready for next week because I'm bringing out the offense. This is Red Tank Midnight, whatever you want to call me, and I'm signing out.